I didn't like mine.
No.
Well, I didn't like mine either. Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Well, today we're going to talk about emergency food. And you might be getting tired of that. I've talked about it a lot over the years, but I think it's really important to have a bucket or two of emergency food in your rig. Now, one of the things I've said over and over and over again is have an emergency fund. That's for your vehicle. But if things really go bad for you, you're broke down, you can't afford to fix it, you find a place to pull over and park and you're safe, then you got to make sure that you have food while you build up your emergency fund enough to repair the van or whatever your situation is. And so always have an emergency fund, but as far as I'm concerned, always have some emergency food on board. This is the one I've been recommending for all these years. This is a 30-day supply of food from Augason Farms. You can buy it off Amazon. This is 1,800 calories, 854 calories a day for 30 days. That's plenty. In fact, my recommendation would be to cut it in half to 900 a day for 60 days. All you're trying to do is get by. You're not trying to keep, everything going just fine. In a real emergency, I'd cut this down to 900 calories, and that would probably work really, really well. But what we're going to do here today is something a little different. I have 3 other friends and myself, and we are going to be guinea pigs. We're going to all taste 5 different meals from Augason Farms. I'm sure it's the exact same thing that's in here. So I bought one of these. This is Ready Plus Lunch and Dinner. Now this is 5,820 calories. Because I'm figuring 1,000 calories a day, this is probably maybe a week's worth of food for one person. But mainly what I want to do is cook them up and taste them. Are they any good? So myself and 3 good friends are going to taste test this. We can tell you if we like it or not, if it would be edible to eat in an emergency for 30 or 60 or 90 days. For less than $2,000, you could buy 12 of these and have an entire year's supply of food. And you're not going to carry that around in your van, are you? You're not going to find room for that. Unless you happen to be towing, say you're towing a cargo trailer. You have an RV or a nice van and you tow a cargo trailer. Then you literally could carry a year's worth of food around with you at a time. Now, these are rated between 10 and 25 years. Depending on which particular food you're talking about. Some last longer. Let me open this up. I don't want to open this. This is my personal supply of food in an emergency, so I don't want to open it up. And they come in individual packets like this. See, it's sealed. It's got a zipper. We can undo the zipper. This has 1,200 calories in it alone. Here's chicken flavored noodle soup. It's 190 calories for 4 servings, a little less than 800 calories total. Here is, corn chowder. So this is 190 calories times 4. So if you opened all 4 of these at once, you'd have a really good variety. And this is cheesy broccoli rice. And this is 250 calories, and there are 8 servings. And then we have chocolate pudding mix, 5 servings at 220 calories. I'm kind of excited to try this one out because you're going to get bored. Now, another big an advantage to these individuals are you don't have to open the bucket. So if you kept 3 or 4 of these around, you kept 4 of them, that's $100, and that's 15, almost 20,000 calories. You could just grab one of these and go. So say your van's broke down and you've dropped it off at a mechanic and it's going to be a week or more. You can grab a couple of these and you don't have to move again. You've got all the food you need. All you need is a pot and boiling water. The great thing about these are how easy they are to cook. It's not a major cooking ordeal. You just need to boil water and add the ingredients to it, and it rehydrates because this is dehydrated food. That's how this says it has a 25-year shelf life. Lots of advantages. Now we're going to bring my friends over and we're going to do a taste test. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me show you these actually cooking. This is the corn chowder. I'll stir it in there a little bit. This is the cheesy broccoli rice. Cheesy broccoli rice. It's starting to thicken up pretty well. This is the Fettuccine Alfredo. The chocolate pudding was a mix with cold water, and it's been mixed, and they want you to refrigerate it, which makes perfect sense. So it's refrigerating. This one is chicken flavored noodle soup, and we started a little later than it because we didn't have enough burners. So it is still boiling. And we'll let you know when it's done and how it tastes. So, okay, I have served up. This is cheesy chicken and rice, and I'm actually surprised. I think that's a good consistency. I'm surprised how good it is. I could eat that no problem. I give it a scale of 1 to 10, a 7.
7. You're about right.
I agree. It's about a 7. It's got good flavor. I'm picking up a little back taste, but it could just be the broccoli in there that's giving it a different kick to the cheese. And the rice ends up being chewy. You know, for emergency food, thumbs up.
Surprisingly good. I would be delighted to eat this as a meal.
Mm-hmm. For emergency food, I think it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I agree the rice is chewy, or I was going to say firmer.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I kind of expected the rice to be mushy,
Yeah, me too.
and it's not.
Yeah.
I would add black pepper to it. To my palate, that would taste better.
Right, and we'd assume that you would have some salt and pepper or whatever condiments you liked, and you could adjust it to yourself.
Right.
Okay, everyone dig in. This is corn chowder.
Yeah.
Yes, I would give this another 7. I think it's,
Oh, I'd give it an 8.
yeah, I think it's very, very good.
Yeah, it gets a 9.
You what? You gave it a 9?
9 for
Yeah.
Alice, yeah.
Wow.
What about you, Sue-Ann?
I like the pinginess. I liked more corn, for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
and more corn flavor. So I would give it a 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
too
so
bad.
that's-
I could have your portion. That's all right.
Okay.
Well, it turns out I'm not a great fan of corn chowder because it was okay. I would gladly eat it.
Right.
I'd be very grateful for it, but I'd give it a 6 too, and it's probably kind of the same reasons.
Clams. Oh,
Clams?
yeah.
Okay.
We have all kinds of ideas today, don't we?
And for serving purposes, it looked kind of like Elmer's glue in the bowl. I have to admit.
Yeah.
It didn't look very good.
No.
Because it was a little off-putting when I looked at it.
But for emergency food, I would eat it. This is the
Fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah, these meals are carb heavy, almost soup-like. Just the nature of emergency food.
Right.
I have to give this like a 5. It is my least favorite so far.
Again, for emergency food, I would eat this for a month.
Good point.
It was okay. I would say 6.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement. 6. I'd definitely give it a 6. I would never object to this being on the plate, but I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to put it on my plate.
Probably a, 5.5, 6, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is our 3rd course, you guys.
Right. And the numbers are going down.
Right.
It's nice. It looks good to me.
It's very appetizing.
Not a lot of chicken. I don't see any chicken.
I don't think there's any.
So I would say 6 out of 10. Bob?
6.5. I'd gladly eat it.
So I give it a 6.
I thought it looked really good. I don't mind the extra salt. I don't mind the celery. I would give it a 7.
We've tried a little bit of each, what's maybe enough to eat. But here's the question. Which one are you going to go back for seconds for?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just wondering the same. What would everybody say?
All of them.
Any
all
of them? No?
All of them.
Really?
But if I had my choice, probably the broccoli, the chicken, cheesy rice.
The rice one? That's what I was going to say as well.
Me too.
Yeah, they were all good. And yet, so much of it depends on how hungry you are
Mhm.
and how cold you are. If it's warm and you need something warm, it makes a difference,
Mhm.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Right. We still have chocolate pudding to test. How can you go wrong with chocolate pudding?
That's right.
We'll find out. We'll
Thanks
let you
to
know.
Miss Phyllis.
Mm,
Mm,
good flavor. They
mm.
nailed this one, didn't they?
This one gets my top vote.
This is your going back for seconds one, right?
That is good. Well, if this is how you ended your day of being in an emergency, you could live with that.
You could surely do it. You'd feel normal.
I didn't like mine.
No.
Well,
I didn't like mine either. Well, I think we all really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Cody will enjoy
oh,
it
wait
a
a second.
little
You're
bit.
going to have seconds, right?
No, I'm
No?
a little too rich for seconds. Yeah, it was really, really good. Scale of 1 to 10, 9. I'd give it a
Yeah.
9.
It was,
A 9. It was really, I thought it was very good.
I agree. It was good.
yeah,
You can never go bad with chocolate.
yeah.
So what do you give it then?
Oh, I'd give it a 9.
Nines all the way around.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. I'll just put this up here so you can see, get a better idea of what it is, and I think if you had to spend a hard days making a video, this isn't the worst way to do it.
No.
So as you can tell, I think it's safe to say that we would all go buy one of these and
Oh, sure.
be glad to have it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there you go. I think this is typical of Augason Farms. They make high quality product. It's institutional food, but it's good, really good institutional food. In emergency, having this on hand would just be fantastic. Any other last words before we close?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All of us give thumbs up. Okay, give it a shot. I really recommend the bucket. If you can put together $145, that's what it is on Amazon, and just buy one of those and tuck it away in the coolest part of your van. They don't like heat. Heat will reduce its life. Tuck it away in the coolest part of your van. You're never, you got 30 days supply of food, or 60 if you do reduce calories. And I think you're going to feel really good about that. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.